storm rage high, the dark clouds rise, they don't worry me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God. He walks with me, and naught and hurt can harm me. Oh, I'm sheltered in the arms of God. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's another beautiful day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Glory be to God. I just want to thank God for another wonderful day that I can live, move, and have my very existence. So many times in life we take those things for granted because it happens so natural. Many persons take just breathing or moving so much for granted. But it is indeed a blessing to be alive and to be well and to go about daily activities. I just want to just share a quick story with somebody this morning and see if I can use a spiritual, cope it with a spiritual application, just to bless, just to strengthen someone today. And even as I share the thought with you, I use them for my own personal thought and reflection. So I give God thanks one more time for this privilege that I can just communicate God word and a thought to you. Very recently I heard a story about a farmer, and he was looking for some hired hands. So he went about into his community just to look for young men or a specific young man who can help him on his farm. So he called forth for the young men, and several of them came, and he interviewed them for the job that he would want them to do on his farm. Out of all the young men that came, there was one young man that stood out he stood out of all the others. Outstanding, that's the word I'm looking for. There was one that stood out outstanding. So he interviewed him, and he asked the young man, "What do you do? Or what do you like to do, rather?" The young man said to him that he loved to sleep through a storm. Let me repeat that again. When he asked the young man what he loves to do, the young man said that he loves to sleep through a storm. It puzzled the farmer, but because of his qualifications, the farmer employed him. This young man was working on the farm for quite a while, and the farmer went on some business, and there it goes. there was a storm. So the farmer hurried back home to make sure that everything is well with his cattle, with his poultry, with his fowls, with his goats, with his livestock. When this farmer reached home, this young man was fast asleep. The storm was on the way, and this young man was fast asleep, as previously stated. It caused the farmer to be in a panic, because he now knows that he has so much to do to keep his animals safe. When he went into his barn, when he went into the stalls where all the animals were, to his surprise, all of them was being protected safely, and they had adequate amount of food to take them through the storm. This young man prepared everything before the storm. That's the place that we all need to be. We all need to be fully prepared. Talking to myself now too. Before a storm comes. So when a storm comes, it shouldn't be catching us panicking. It should catch us sleeping, because we would have been fully prepared for it. Similar to this young man. Mark chapter 4, 35, 36, somewhere near there. It spoke about Jesus telling his disciples, let us go over on the other side of the lake. The Bible said that Jesus took a pillow and he went into the M. Some translations said the stern. Some translations said the hinder part of the ship. It only means the bottom of the ship. All of those translations mean that he went down to the bottom of the ship. And he went down there to rest. He went down there to sleep. And not long after that, the Bible said that there rose a great storm, a great wind. And this wind was so severe that even the disciples thought that their life was in jeopardy. That they went and waked the Master. Master, carest not that we perish. Jesus was at peace. He was asleep in the midst of a storm. Why Jesus was able to sleep in the midst of a storm? because he had fellowship and communion with his Father. And his Father might have prepared him long before. And because he had confidence, knowing that the storm cannot destroy him, he was able to sleep in the midst of the storm. I just want to say that those disciples too, they could have had that same confidence, and knowing that if Jesus is on board, that ship would not be able to go down. All they needed to do as well is to go and take a pillow too and sleep right beside the Master, right beside Jesus. You and I can have that confidence in God. But this young man that liked to sleep in the midst of a storm, he knows what it is all about to put in the groundwork first. He knows what it's all about to put in the necessary preparation before things get worse, so that when there is a storm, he would have been fully prepared for it. He would not be caught off guard. As Christians, we know how to prepare ourselves for a storm, because one of these days a storm is going to come upon the face of this whole earth. And for Christians, they would have been fully prepared for this storm. But for persons who have not yet given their hearts and life to the Lord, this storm would have been one that is devastating to them. Very recently, we see the destructive aspect of a storm, what can take place with properties or lives. We see that in our island back home. And for many persons who were fully prepared for it, they were able to weather the weather. So this morning, as we start a new year, it is important for us to dig deeper, put in the preparation work, fasting, prayer, reading God's word. Those are some of the things that we need to do. And putting in the preparation before a storm should arise. Attending our local assemblies. Those are some of the things that we need to put in preparation. Because no one knows the day nor the hour when a storm will come. But as the songwriter says, so let the storm rage high, the dark clouds rise, they don't worry me, for I'm sheltered safe in the arms of God. He walks with me, and nothing on earth can harm me. Because I'm sheltered safe in the arms of God. So even as Jesus was able to sleep in the midst of a storm, even as this young man was able to make the necessary preparation so that when his boss come, everything was fully prepared. Even so, we must live our life so ready, so prepared, that when trial and temptation comes, it won't catch us off guard. God bless you is the prayer of my heart. And I pray that we'll all weather whatever weather that will come our way. But God will give the strength and the grace to overcome. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you.